Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Edgar Berlanga, 185 centimeters tall with a reach of 185 centimeters. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, 6 foot tall with a reach of 74 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
It's Edgar Berlanga. Fought Canelo Alvarez, was unsuccessful there, but did go the distance, and then we saw what he's done since then. Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. He bounced back from cancer as a 2-time middleweight world champion and has fought the best of the best in his division. Let's see what he's got for us here in this one.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the outstanding knockout artist known as the Chosen One, Edgar Berlanga. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brownsville, New York, here is a 2-time middleweight champion of the world, introducing Daniel, the Miracle Man Jacobs.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night. Because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Failing to score with that right hook. That jab doesn't find a home. That counter shot lands. Good counter punching. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be a hellfire on here.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They're both trying for a knockout. Counter punch. The straight right just misses. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good. Breathe. Done all your work all the way through. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart. Just get him up in the round.
You're getting soft on me.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
You had everything in the bag, and now you're gonna let him back into it.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Good work there.
Win the round on your jab. Breathe when you're stepping.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Slick. Just a
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box, be smart.
And there's the bell for round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Ball in the match door, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
A swing and a miss with that jab. The straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Trying to land that jab. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Beautiful counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
your mind on the job.
Great work, I love it. I love it, that jab slick.
Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
You take him out. He's too tired, he's not getting back up.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid.
In the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shot. Good work.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Don't worry the end of what you do. Good work.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
I need you to go back out.
Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight down.
And there's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Defense is not an option for these two. Nobody home with that hook. Beautiful counter punch. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
His stamina is off the charts. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You let him back into the fight. You're much better than...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Don't be looking at the one...
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Right.
And he's not getting back up. Just keep him on the end of your jab.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep good.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already. That right hand's beautiful.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You've been
Vary it up. Great work.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Switched off completely. I need you to focus.
Don't be looking at for one shot at a time. Set him up. And you'll take him out. He's too tough.
Here we go to the fourth round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How about that time counter shot? We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That uppercut just missed. They exchange punches halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Is he going to punch himself out, though? What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you...
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great round.
Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the...
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to switch back on.
Stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't...
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Work all the way through camp.
But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up. Just keep him on the...
On to the fifth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Swing and a miss with the hook. There's a counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good man.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Don't be looking.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Stamina is off the charts. That uppercut misses. A perfect counter shot. A big whiff with the right hook. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. A lot of effort being exerted here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
You want to win this fight? Right. Get your mind back up.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good.
Get him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. You were thinking, you were smart, you were loading up, but you were still landing your power shots.
Let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Just stay focused.
Here we go. It's round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Misses with the right uppercut. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts. You can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Jab slightly off target. Misses with that uppercut. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. That counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right.
All the way you can.
Great round, great round.
And there's the belt for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Straight right just misses. Very close round with oh, wait a minute. Wow, what a shot. And it's over. A home run swing. That will do it here. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Where did that come from? What?
Listen to me. Are you okay?
You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, God, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.